Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Xabethegeminiwitch. What's up, what's up? It is a pleasure to have you guys here with me today. Listen, I have an announcement. So obviously this channel that you're watching me on has turned into a music channel. I strongly believe in the healing powers of music, and I use music every single day in my life, to get me through the tough times, especially 80s music because it's so nostalgic, right? It just reminds me of better times, and I'm so glad that you guys are enjoying it. However, my channel was originally created to be a tarot channel, and I posted one short of Tina Turner, and my video, my channel went viral, I guess, or that video went viral, and then my channel started to blow up. I'm really glad that it did, so I don't want to stop posting. But if you know anything about YouTube, you cannot monetize a channel when it has, copywritten content on it. So being that this channel is all about music, and I refuse to give up on the whole music thing because, I mean, come on, let's face it, it's amazing, right? I want to be able to provide both healing, messages, and also tarot, and also music. But the truth is that this is my business. This is what I do for a living, right? This is something that I really do enjoy doing, and I would really like to see the benefits from it. So with that being said, I cannot monetize this channel, but I am going to be moving my tarot readings over to my second channel, which is called Xabethegeminiwitch Tarot. I used to use that channel for Gemini readings only, or Gemini content only, but I'm really considering, implementing general tarot readings, and also quite possibly all signs, and a lot of other, just all the spiritual stuff that is needed for healing, right? So I have two channels, one Xabe the Gemini Witch, and the other one is Xabe the Gemini Witch Tarot. So I'm going to be moving over to that channel when it comes to my tarot readings and stuff like that. So if you guys are interested, go ahead and, hit the link. I'm going to leave it somewhere in the description or in the comment section so that you can subscribe over there, because again, I want to monetize my channels. So I'm still going to have this channel, so, but yeah, that's it. That's all I wanted to say. Okay, great. I hope you guys are doing well. I love that you guys are enjoying all of my music posts, and yeah, and all of my, just everything that I throw on this channel. I'm just so grateful for you guys. Like, I cannot believe how quickly it blew up, and I mean, rightly so. 80s music is amazing. So let's jump into your reading. I'm going to go ahead and leave you guys off with a reading here. It's going to be a little bit of an extensive reading, so sit back, relax, enjoy this ride. This is going to be a general tarot reading. It's not going to be for any particular sign, but if you resonate with it, great. If you don't, just leave it behind, or stick around. Maybe something will resonate. Yeah, so what cards do we have here for you today? This is the 80s Music Tarot. And we have here the World Celebration by Kool and the Gang. The World card represents the completion, celebration, and fulfillment. And this song is the perfect anthem to such a moment. So the World card is all about completing a lesson, having had learned your lesson, right? Like that's it. It's like the last of the Mohicans type deal. I mean, obviously, we're always going to be learning new lessons in life. But I just feel like there was a cycle here that has finally come to an end, where you can literally feel it. And you're like, this is it. It's over. Right? Like, it could have been years of you dealing with this. I'm talking decades. And I think that you finally already learned the lesson that you needed to learn in this. So the World talks about a completion. Right? It talks about celebrating this win in your life. I mean, did it kick your butt? Yes. Did you end up, quite possibly wounded a few times, you sure did. But just like this song says, right? Celebrate good times. Come on. Dun, 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 dun. So that's your anthem, and that's your theme for today. You're closing out a cycle. And, Spirit's just letting you know that's it. It's over. It's time to celebrate. Something new is coming in. You've learned the lesson. So anything coming at you from here on out, you're going to be like, bro, been there, done that. You can't fool me again, right? Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Kind of vibe. So that's what I'm getting here. So it's a perfect anthem for such a moment. So celebrate, because you've learned some sort of a lesson here, or lessons, plural. So what else do you have for my viewer? Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button if you're into the 80s music, and, if you're vibing with me, okay? The Tower. Things coming to an end, again, like I said. But in this particular case, I feel like there could have been something in your life that you actually didn't see coming. But you see, here's the thing about the Tower card. The Tower card, when this happens, it's kind of like that natural cycle of life, that like something very unexpected that takes place, and you're like, what the heck, right? Like you didn't expect that to happen, but this had to happen so that you can start building on a stronger foundation. Okay? And I feel like this wasn't even you. You didn't cause this. It just kind of happened. And it kind of took you by surprise, and you're like, well, I wasn't expecting that, right? But Spirit's saying it had to happen because there was something here that was being built on a faulty foundation. And again, this goes along with the World card, because the World is about completing a cycle, and then the Tower is about, listen, that's it, it's over, right? Something had to come to an end, and if Spirit didn't take you out of your comfort zone, if the universe didn't take you out of your comfort zone, you would have definitely have stood there for longer than you should have. So Spirit's is telling you, it's time. Now it's time for you to start building on a stronger foundation here. Okay? So, oh my goodness, that's powerful. A lot of people are scared of that Tower card, but what they don't realize is it's actually a good thing. Yeah, you dealt with some backstabbing, some betrayals, some really painful endings, right? You're to the point, like, I feel like Spirit saw you. You were literally sitting here, but he's holding up a peace sign. He's just like, that's it. Please, no more. So I feel like Spirit has heard your prayers. The universe has heard your pleas, your cries, and you're like, I can't do this anymore. I cannot continue dealing with tower after tower after tower after tower, right? Endless chaos, endless backstabbing, endless betrayal, endless just drama. And this is people having had taken you for granted, and the people that you didn't expect to hurt you were the ones that hurt you the most. And Spirit said, it's fine. I mean, it's not fine, but listen, we're going to use that to your advantage. We're going to turn this around, because there was something here that you didn't see, and you finally called it quits. You said, I'm done dealing with this. And Spirit saying, the World card here, celebrate, because something good is about to happen here, and the world is the cycle being completed here. The cycle of being betrayed, being backstabbed, being talked about, not being believed in, right? People promising things and not showing up, not coming through, okay? The 7 of Wands, Spirit saying, stand your ground. Because I feel like you've had a lot of things coming at you, right? People coming at you, and you're like, what the heck? Like, relax, right? Relax. Like, what's going on here? And Spirit saying, stand your ground when it comes to, these lessons that you've learned, and the aspirations that you have, this dream that you want to move towards. You need to stand your ground. You need to protect it, right? Because I feel like this has been a constant attack towards you and your dreams, maybe because your dreams are so big and they're going to change lives. Who knows, right? But definitely what happens when we're trying to make a change in our life, things start coming at us, just to, those hurdles. And Spirit's like, you got to keep on jumping, you got to keep on running, you got to keep on going, you got to keep on moving, because you're building that momentum. Stand your ground despite the backstabbing, the betrayal, despite the chaos, despite you having lost things, right? Spirit saying you've learned these lessons, right? You're not rebuilding on you're not rebuilding on a lack of experience. This time around, you're rebuilding this, and you know what you're doing. You've experienced these things, so now you're wiser. Now you're better. Now you're stronger. So stand your ground, Spirit's saying. Stand your ground. What else do you have for the viewer? The Page of Cups. What is this Page of Cups? This Page of Cups makes me a little nervous. Every time I see this Page of Cups, it always reminds me of somebody that's trying to come back. Okay. So, basically, okay. I'm getting two messages here. Okay. Now, the Page of Cups, it could represent someone wanting to return to speak to you, to offer some sort of a peace treaty, right? But the problem with the Page of Cups is it's a very dreamy kind of beginning of a relationship type of love, right? I feel like the Page of Cups is definitely not something that is a very grounded energy, right? It's very immature energy, but nonetheless, right, it has the best of intentions, but it could be very immature. The Queen of Cups, this is a mother figure. This is a nurturing energy, okay? But she also has this chalice here where she is protecting her emotions, and she only shares her emotions with those who she deems worthy, okay? But she feels very deeply. The High Priestess, she's very intuitive, okay? This energy here, she could see right through the crap, all right? She could see the things that are hidden. She's a high priestess, right? She's very wise. She's a teacher. And again, she's seeing right through things. So all three of these energies here are actually very, I would say, psychic energy, a lot of water energy here too. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But water energy is very intuitive, very psychic, very in tune with their emotions. So there's something here about, this could quite possibly be two things. One, someone is trying to come to you to try to offer a peace treaty, right? But I feel like you're seeing right through the situation now. You're seeing how when people were coming at you, they were probably just offering something. Okay, future faking. That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm hearing, future faking. And what I'm hearing is Spirit saying, protect your emotions, please, or protect, your innermost beings. Be careful with who you allow in your inner circle, okay? Because you feel on a very deep level. But I feel like now, because of that intuition that you have. Spirit's telling you, follow your intuition when it comes to this, okay? And stand your ground when it comes to this situation, because it's like a revolving door. It's like, a Page of Cups, or somebody, this could be a mother figure, or this could be an actual person who is kind of like, a child in an adult body, continuously trying to come at you, continuously trying to, ask you for forgiveness, or, hey, let's talk. And Spirit's just saying, stand your ground, okay? But they also see you as a very nurturing energy, male or female, whoever's watching this. You're a person who cares a lot, right? Like, hey, did you eat? Are you hungry? Are you taking care of yourself? That very nurturing, very loving energy that you carry, I feel like this person knows this about you. And you feel this on an intuitive level. You probably feel that someone's trying to come back into your life here. And Spirit's saying to use discernment. Yeah, this is definitely somebody from your past with the Six of Cups here. You know, this also talks about nostalgia. They might talk to you and say, hey, do you remember this? Or, you know, try to bring back these memories. Hey, listen. But here's the thing, though. I mean, come on, let's be real. You've learned the lesson with the World card. Have you not? You've learned this lesson. I'm sorry for the glare. You have learned the lesson with the World card, right? It's time for you to celebrate, because at the end of the day, what is it that these people actually bring in your life? They bring chaos, destruction, backstabbing, betrayal. So really, come on, what are you opening your doors to here? You know, who are you opening your doors to here? Somebody from your past. Oh, well, I know them, and you know, there's somebody familiar, and you know, they remind me of something that like, familiarity feels safe, right? So when we step into this World card, when we step into this completion, and it's the unknown, and we're scared, right? Because we can't see the future. We're afraid, right? Maybe you're walking into this with a little bit of trauma, not gonna lie, or maybe a lot of trauma. But you know, Spirit's saying something here about there's a new beginning that is about to take place here. And you know, some things had to be shaken up, because I saw the backstabbing, the betrayal. I saw the shadiness, okay? Stand your ground here, because somebody from your past might want to show up again. You know, and there's nothing wrong with talking to somebody. I mean, obviously, if somebody's abusive, I wouldn't recommend it, right? I'm really big on the no contact, right? You know, strong boundaries here, because at the end of the day, it's about your mental health. And this, not only your mental health, but your well-being in general, right? Don't get me started. So, you know, standing your ground. Spirit saying there's some sort of communication that is about to take place here. This is just a little bit of a warning. Stand your ground, okay? And it's not that they have bad intentions with that Page of Cups. Their intentions may be the best, right? But they're not on this level. You're at a queen level or a king level. You're up here, okay? They're a page, okay? This is giving, you know, teenager, right? Literally preteen energy. That's what that's giving. And you're past that. You see right through it. Okay, and you feel them. You feel them very, very strongly. There's balance about to be restored in your life, in your spirit, in your heart. There's going to be harmony here, and Spirit, this is what Spirit's trying to bring. What is this? Temperance? Okay. Okay. All right. Well, I mean, here's the thing. This person, they want to bring balance. They want to bring harmony into your life, right? There's a situation here where someone wants to work together here. Okay, they want to collaborate with you. This could also be just in terms of like in general, right? This could be work or whatever, but there's some sort of balance here, not just balance, but financially here. But this is a balance in regards to like your peace of mind, right? This is a balance of your heart. This is like, if it doesn't align with me, if people aren't willing to work together with me, I'm going to leave them out in the cold. Don't force me to make a difficult decision. That's the energy that you're giving off. The Star and the Hermit. The healing starts from within. The healing starts from within. Because the Star card is all about hope. It's about healing, right? And the Hermit card is about going within and doing some very deep soul searching, probably cutting off a lot of people, right? Isolating yourself. I mean, listen, you know, sometimes isolation is required so that you can actually, you know, really think things through, because Nowadays, we're so distracted by everything that's going on in the world, right? So, but there, Spirit's saying something here about disconnecting and connecting to your inner voice, your inner guide, your inner compass, so that you can experience this healing, because there's some sort of healing that's about to take place here. Okay? I feel like someone again wants to bring some sort of peace into a situation. They want to work something out, but you've left them out in the cold after having had to make a very difficult decision for yourself. Okay? Now, the second message that I have here is in order to gain some sort of peace of mind when it comes to a situation here, this could be in the material, you're going to have to collaborate with some people, work together. Okay, people are looking to you to find healing, peace, some sort of balance here. And if you're going through a temporary financial this is a financial situation. This is a temporary setback. Okay, there's something here that has to do with working together with people. Okay, and also you having to make a very difficult decision for yourself because of the fact that maybe you have been, you know, in a situation here where financially you've been struggling a little bit. Okay, but Spirit's saying there's hope here. You know, you're going to have to make a decision for yourself that's going to require, you know, it's going to be a tough one. Okay? But and it's going to require you to go within. Okay? What else do you have? The Three of Swords. There's some sort of pain here, some sort of all right. Well, I mean, geez Louise. Okay, you're breaking hearts. You are breaking hearts. That's what you're doing. I don't know who you are watching this, but you're breaking hearts. You're very attractive. You're very bold. You have, you know, a very like just like a spirit of like, I can do this, you know. Not, you're very independent. You're just very, very alluring, and I feel like your attractiveness, or just who you are in nature, you have a track record of breaking some hearts. Hey, listen, it is what it is, right? Maybe they didn't know how to handle you. Okay, but there's some sort of change that is taking place here very rapidly, very quickly. This can also indicate healing, the Three of Swords. And then the Queen of Wands, she's all about, you know, stepping into her power, right? Stepping into her magic. And then once she does this, she's able to attract things, right? The Eight of Wands here, this talks about something moving very quickly, swiftly, more communication happening for you. Okay, things happening rapidly, things moving forward. Yeah, the Chariot. Experiencing some sort of an energy of success and moving forward, not looking back. The Chariot is all about moving forward. Okay? Balancing things out, taking the rein, right? Taking the bull by the horns and moving forward. Again, not looking back. He's leaving behind this city because he knows that he has a job to do, and he's prepared for it. So this is you leaving behind the people, places, and things that no longer serve you. You feel this on a very deep level, on a very intuitive level. Actualize, see the truth, make your dreams real, and manifest this. Okay? Spirit, divinely guided by a higher power and a help from beyond. An opportunity. Take your chances. Open yourself up to the possibilities. And you're about to experience a very lucky break. Okay. Detachment. With detachment, you finally feel whole inside, with or without the fulfillment of a particular desire. Ironically, that's often when it is fulfilled. So this is you detaching from these things, from your past, saying, yeah, it happened to me, for me, and I learned. I took the lesson, and I'm detaching myself from, you know, from whatever it is that, you know, you feel like has been unhealthy attachments for you. Okay? Grief. You may have experienced a lot of grief. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. So Spirit's saying appreciate the good things that you got from that. Okay? So yes, you might be grieving right now, but you know, there was a lot that you learned from this. You grew. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. You experience growth through this grief. Exactly. Okay. What else, Spirit? Is there anything in this deck of cards that you want to... A courting man, professional, uniform. I mean, you know, if you're into working the 9 to 5, you could quite possibly be getting a new job, wearing some sort of a nice uniform, or, you know, maybe even a suit here. But someone wants to court you. It's very interesting. Courting man, uniform, a professional male. Who is this courting man? Oh. Who is this courting man, Spirit? Open relationship. Someone wants an open relationship, casual openness. That's completely the opposite of this courting man, because a courting man is a very serious person, right? Someone who wants to court someone is saying, I'm dating you with intentions. Okay, maybe they came to you where it seemed like it was going to be serious, and then all of a sudden you realize, is this an open relationship? You know, like, what's going on here? Like, this person's not really committing to me. They're being very casual. They're a little bit open. There's third parties. There's other people here. Okay, and there's something here about a home, property, real estate, and residence. Okay, I mean, this person could be they could be a realtor. They could dress really nice, but that's very specific. Not everybody's going to resonate with that, but you know, you guys could have quite possibly spoken about moving in with one another, right? Yeah, this person is I don't know who this is. Gifts, surprises, presents, and openings. What is this? Gifts? Long distance. Foreign themes and distance. Control, releasing, taking your power back. Someone, I feel like, you know, could be watching you from at a distance. I mean, they feel like they're losing control of you, and they're thinking of ways of, you know, coming back into your life again, maybe with a surprise or a present, right? But you're taking your power back. That's awesome. Yeah. Yes, you are. Good for you. The dragonfly. Be lighthearted. Something's coming out to the light. Spirit's calling you to adapt, to change, and to heal. Right. Someone is masking their true feelings, not showing their true feelings. They're hiding some sort of a personality. They're pretending, they're deluding, and they've been gaslighting. They've been gaslighting here. Instead of just being honest. Date. Spirit saying that you're going to be meeting someone new, dating, getting back out there. Ascending. You're transcending obstacles. You're learning, you're expanding, you're entering a new phase. You're preparing for a real union because you're not playing games anymore. Yeah. So I'm going to be posting tonight as well a Gemini video on my Gemini channel if you're a Gemini. Discord among friends or family. You guys might be having some drama between friends and family right now. Take care or there will be a loss of material wealth. So just watch your finances, okay? Or this could be, you know, maybe family members, discord among friends or family that, you know, there could be some money talk here or a situation here that has to do with just kind of going back and forth in regards to finances or money. Boot, increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. You're going to have to increase your efforts a little bit here. Pay attention to your finances. Okay, so we're talking about a home here. Teardrops, great personal sorrow. Okay, well, listen, be careful with your finances, okay? Maybe right now is not the time for you to be spending like crazy. Things will not always be this way. A change is coming. So for right now, I feel like, you know, for those of you watching this, things are not always going to be this way. That's what Spirit's saying. But, you know, just be mindful of your finances right now. Okay, maybe just right now is not a time to do any crazy spending. Because remember, the holidays are coming up too. All right, so I'm telling you, a new romantic cycle begins. What is this? It's very interesting. Don't let your past hold you back. So Spirit's saying there is a new romantic cycle that's about to begin. What do you need to release? What do you need to release? Spirit's saying there's a new romantic cycle that's about to begin, but don't let your past hold you back. So be very careful with that, okay? You know, just like if you're into open relationships, I mean, yeah, great. You know, that's your prerogative. That's on you, right? No, you know. But there's definitely somebody here, I would say, that wants to court you, okay? This probably hasn't happened just yet, but it could be very, you know, very close. This is a near future type deal, okay? So, I mean, just be open, you know, be open to the possibility of getting to know somebody new. Okay, but if you're married, obviously this doesn't apply to you, right? If you're already in a relationship, but if that's the case, if you're already in a relationship or you're married, you're committed, you know, Spirit, what would you like to tell? If you're already in a relationship or you're committed, Spirit's calling you to have a little bit more strength in regards to this relationship that you have, okay? This is going to require you to kind of like tame yourself, right? Tame that lion, okay? Like have some self-control when it comes to just your emotions, okay? You know, she's taming the beast. She's the one in control here, okay? The lion represents the emotions, okay? So she's the one that's bringing balance. She's bringing peace, and she's saying relax, okay? So if you're somebody who's already in a relationship, and you know you're experiencing some things, Spirit saying that you know, learning how to find your zen, okay, it will help you to develop that strength, right? That perseverance, okay? All right, so just like relax. There's something that you could be doing that you might be a little bit like, rah! You know, there's a choice here, okay? If this is someone who's already in a relationship, what is this choice? Spirit saying relax, peace. There's some sort of a choice here that you need to make, okay? So this is about leaving something behind, okay, and looking forward towards the future. You're about to make this decision. Spirit's also saying that you need more rest, in order to make this decision, okay, the Four of Swords comes after the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords, we've already seen that. It's about heartbreak and healing. So Spirit's saying, lay down your sword, relax. There's a decision that needs to be made, and you need to be in the right frame of thought, in the right headspace. Okay, so this is about leaving something in the past. Let the past be in the past. Okay, you've already invested, you've already done whatever it is, whatever you feel like you needed to do. The lesson was learned. You were there for whoever you needed to be there for. That's it. Okay, so this is about moving forward. Don't let your past hold you back. Those who are already in a relationship, let's see. Okay, those who are in no contact. Those who are in no contact, you might be trying to offer something to somebody and they're just rejecting it. Okay, if you're in no contact, I feel like, this person might be wanting to offer you something too, but like at the end of the day, you're like, been there, done that. But what is this? Explain to me more. The person in no contact. Okay, well, if you're in no contact, all right, this is definitely a very strong relationship, right? It's giving soulmate vibes. It's giving the love of my life, a deep connection, right? It's giving like this was divinely orchestrated, yada yada yada, right? Which it probably was, okay? But there's some sort of control here. There's an element of someone being in control to the detriment of the relationship, having way too much control, because the Emperor, he could be very, very, very stubborn. The Emperor is above the kings, right? He thinks he's all that in a bag of chips because he's bigger than the kings, right? He has a higher, seniority, rank, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. He thinks that he's all that. And he's like, this is a strong connection that I'm feeling with this person, and I'm gonna offer my cup here, but whoever this is, if you identify with this, like, nah, I'm good, because I'm remembering all of the crap. Yeah. So, I mean, this is boss daddy vibes, the Emperor. Okay. Let me get, okay. The no contact. The Three of Cups. Tell me more about the Three of Cups. Someone's watching you. I always feel like somebody's watching me, and I have no privacy. Oh, I always feel like somebody's watching me. Tell me, is it just a dream? Someone's watching you. Someone's watching you. Someone's watching you, watching you, watching you. Learning you, studying you. Oh, man. Wow. Because, they want this 10 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles with you. Do you know what this means? 10 of Cups. This is, happy family, happy wife, happy life. This is, the kids. This is the barbecues. This is the home. This is the happiness. This is the coming home, kissing the person while they're cooking, cooking together, cleaning together, whatever, doing your, mundane things together, watching TV together, arguing, right? And then getting past it, right? Watching the kids run around in the backyard. And the 10 of Pentacles, this is building a legacy. This is working together, quite possibly building a business together. Okay? All right, I'm confused. This could be what this person wants. This is what they want, but they see you as like, you keep on rejecting my offer. Like, this is a divine connection. That's what they're thinking. They're like, this is divinely orchestrated. And they're coming in as the Emperor. They're like, I'm sorry, but I'm above whoever it is that you've dealt with before. And I'm just going to keep on watching, and I'm going to continue to, manifest this. Oh, man. Wow. That's crazy. That's crazy. So a new romantic cycle begins. Don't let your past hold you back. But here's the thing, right? I mean, I'm not getting really any like toxic. I'm getting that you did go through some sort of a painful ending, but I'm not getting any kind of like sneaky behavior just yet, right? I'm not getting I mean, they got great intentions, don't get me wrong. Their intentions are like wow. But if this is them showing up as that Page of Cups earlier, I don't know. I mean, they could say that they have it all together, but the truth is the proof in the pudding, you know, right? Money talks, bullshit walks, right? Don't tell me, show me, right? Maybe that's why you're over it. Oh, Spirit's telling you to be single for now. Yeah, because you have this new beginning coming. Spirit's telling you to focus on yourself, because the Nine of Pentacles, this is an energy of, you know, doing her thing. And then the Fool is an energy of a new beginning, right? Taking that leap of faith toward you, focusing on yourself, okay? Look good, smell good, do your hair, right? Brush your teeth, take a shower at least once a week, okay? Yeah, there's a new beginning here for you. A fresh start for you, and you're standing in your power. Okay, so I don't even think you're focused on this. This is really good. This is really positive. Okay, so that's what I have for you. Hit that like button, comment, share, subscribe, and I will see you guys in my other channel. I might post another video here and there on this channel, you know, in regards to like tarot, but most of it is going to be on my other channel, Xabethegeminiwitch Tarot. I love you guys. Continue to enjoy my 80s nostalgia. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Bye, babes. Bye.